What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. This is Bella, back at it again with another amazing, phenomenal voiceover. I know. Anyways, as you can see, me and Daisha are starting off on the Stairmaster for our warm-up. I added a loop band because I wanted to target the glutes more. If you add loop bands, if you haven't tried it before, you should definitely try it out. Adding loop bands or like some sort of resistant bands when you are walking on the Stairmaster or even incline on the treadmill, target your glutes. You will definitely feel while walking on the Stairmaster or the treadmill that your glutes will start to burn. This is just a really good warm-up exercise. Like just doing the Stairmaster alone or incline on the treadmill alone as a warm-up is good in itself. But if you want to take it to the next level, or if you want to target your glutes more in your big movements, adding the loop band to your warm-up just take it like a step further. So I definitely recommend it if you want to work on your glutes. If not, that is totally cool as well. But yeah, here you see me and Daisha are walking on the treadmill. We are walking for about 5 minutes. Yep, 5 minutes. Yeah. We're also going to do some warm-up exercises after the Stairmaster, walking on the Stairmaster for the 5 minutes. So hang on if you want to watch what kind of warm-up exercises we are doing as well before doing the big movements. Alright, so one of the first warm-up exercises that I normally do before like my bigger movements are these side-to-side squats, or like squats walks. Call them what you want to. I think I call them squat walks a couple of times, so let's stick to that one. But these are so good in opening up like your hips, and they're like burning in the quads and glutes. So good, so good. And make sure to focus on keeping your knees outwards as when you're doing these. So moving on to one of the stretches. This is more of an active stretch. This will help opening up your hips as we are about to do some squats. And I'm also opening up my chest and shoulders. And here I'm also rocking side to side. Again, to open up the hips, but also to rotate my ankles. Because you know, when you go down in the squats, you have to lean forward. So I'm just like opening up and just preparing my body to do squats. Okay, so here you see I'm doing front squats today, and first it's just a warm-up set, just working on the form, just taking a step further back, and I'm pushing my hips slightly backwards at first. I think I'm fixing myself. Yes, here, this is better. So I'm pushing back my hips first, and I'm really doing ass to the grass. Ass to the grass today for these front squats. I really want it to go nice and low, but if you want to go ass to the grass, you just go slightly underneath where your knees stop itself, I guess, or the height of where your knees are. But yeah, these felt so freaking good, and that was the warm-up. Alright, so here we are moving on to the first official set. I think I added 15 pounds on each side. So as you can see, I'm not lifting the heaviest. Like I cannot lift that heavy yet. I recently just got into squatting again, and now I'm finally squatting with proper form. Look how nice and low I am getting. I'm allowing myself to, you know, this is one of the squats myth, or you cannot let your knee pass your toes. Total myth. As you can see, this is nice and smooth. And I'm also working on my breathing as well, keeping my chest out too, and just really crushing it. And I'm just doing reps till failure, just till I can't do anymore. I don't have anybody to stop me, no spotters, which is fine. I prefer it like that. Or I actually just don't want anybody to spot me in this gym. And since Daisha was holding the camera, she couldn't spot me. So I just had to do it on my own, and I just hit it till failure until I couldn't do it anymore, but still being able to go up. So here's my second set. This is with 25 pounds on each side. I went 10 pounds. Or like I added 10 pounds to my squats, and still doing nice and low. I was struggling a little bit here, but breathing definitely helped. Yeah, still crushing it. Can I do one more? Yep. Good job, Bella. Pushing it. Pushing it. And I'm telling you, my quads were burning. Since I was controlling my knees the entire time and making sure my knees were going outwards, my quads were just burning in a good way. And by the way, guys, listen to what Daisha has to say here.
I'm sure we can get a spotter for you.
No.
I'm sure we can get a spotter for you.
You are crazy. We just already talked about this. The answer is no. Look here. Here we have a strong, independent woman lifting weights, crushing it. You know. Okay. So by the way, guys, this is not the best form on these last 3 squats I'm about to show. I was literally hitting failure. Like, this was tough. You see, I was struggling. Like, my knees were almost going inwards, but I was like, do I have another one? I was pushing it, and yes, I did another one. This is not as good of a form. I kind of got how to engage my core, and I didn't get that low, but I still did the last one. Okay, so that's it for the squats. Now we are moving on to single leg deadlifts. So here I was teaching Daisha how to hinge, how to actually do them correctly. She actually started from scratch that day, and I was trying to teach her how to bring back her hips. Daisy was rushing it a little bit, but I get it. This is a new movement and it is exciting. There's still a lot of work to do in this movement. It is a full body movement, or like a compound exercise. So there's just so much technique there is going into this exercise, but she actually did a pretty good job compared to this the first time of her trying. I was helping her, holding her hand for the balance. The gym didn't have anything to hold on to, so I was just there holding her hand. But she actually did a pretty good job. As you can see, she packed her shoulders, she kept them packed the entire time, and yeah, she was excited. As you can see, I try to make her aware and put as much focus as she could in hinging and extending the hamstrings and glutes to tear up the muscle fibers, as you could get stronger in the hamstrings and glutes. Both me and Daisha are both lacking strength in our hamstrings. Lately I've been doing a lot of single leg deadlifts. It's been helping a lot. These are so freaking good, and they're also good to like correct muscle imbalance, especially if you're doing regular deadlifts. The stronger leg might take over the weaker leg, but the single leg deadlifts helps fix like any muscle imbalance and make you more like symmetrically strong. Here I was just asking her if she felt any pain in her knee, and I fixed her right there. She was going too low. As you can see, she had to hinge more backwards. So that's what the deadlifts is all about. You have to go backwards and not down. So I fixed that, and she's actually doing a pretty good job. Her opposite leg is not going backwards enough, and I am very aware of that, and that has something to do with her balance. But we were just focusing on hinging and extending the hamstrings and glutes and so on. And then I was just showing her the placement of your feet, how that can help with like knee pain, or if you have any knee pain. None of us had knee pain that day, but we have been dealing with that in the past. but yeah, not no more. So I was just showing her the placement of the feet, how that can help take off the pressure of the knee. Okay, so here, if you noticed at first, I was trying to place my feet properly, or actually place my toes, but I couldn't because of my shoes didn't allow me to create like a proper grip to the ground. So I took off my shoes, which I often recommend that you do, especially for like compound movements, especially lower body compound movements. This video is too short for me to explain how much that will improve your movement, but trust me, if you have the choice of taking off your shoes when doing movements like deadlifts and so on, if you don't have like the proper powerlifting shoes, then I would definitely recommend taking off your shoes. And here I got out of balance. This movement is like working your balance to the extreme. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and you got something out of it. Let me know if you have any questions. And also give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Stop playing with them.